Welcome back, everybody. Thank you for watching another video. I know this is going to sound weird, but in today's market, I've just been having a really hard time finding a reliable basic flashlight. No crazy colors, no fancy modes, just a reliable basic waterproofed flashlight. Well, I think I found one. Let's have a closer look. And as always, guys, if at the ending of the video you feel like you want to purchase the Nitecore Mh11, make sure you check out the link in the description below. Alright, this is the Mh11 by Nitecore, and this is exactly what I've been trying to find. Here's what comes in the box. You get a holster, USB-C charging cable, and in this bag you have a kind of a lanyard, a clip, and a couple of O-rings to replace if your O-rings in the flashlight get a little bit old and weary. Let's have a closer look at the Mh11 by Nitecore. Alright, just to show you where the accessory is attached to on here, the lanyard will loop right around these holes here. Probably won't use it. I'm probably just going to use the holster. The included clip can be installed either facing down or up right around this ring here. And the two included O-rings, when your O-rings go bad in here, they need to be replaced. Otherwise, you're going to lose your waterproofing. So they got them on both sides, the front and the back here. And they're going to be on the body itself. So there's a ring right here, and there's a ring right there. So just keep an eye out for them. When they start to crack, just pull them off and replace them. Right, here's your size comparisons against a Sharpie. You can see that it's just about the same size as a Sharpie. Turn it around that way so you can see the perspective going side by side, going up and down this way. Alright, let's have a look at the inside diameter of this flashlight. It looks like a dime can fit right in there. There we go. And it looks like the outside diameter portion is smaller than a quarter. It should fit right inside of it. See, there's a lip of a quarter around the edges. So a little bit smaller than a quarter, but a dime can definitely fit right here on the lens area. All right, with the battery, Mh11 coming in at 3.7, 3.8 ounces. Check out the tail stand. Okay, it's about as much as 4 AA batteries, and maybe 1/4, maybe one more. Yeah, we'll call it even there. So the Nitecore Mh11 coming in at right around 3.8 ounces. The Mh11 comes with one 18650 battery, and you can use two CR123 batteries, which are the ones that are half the size, to power the flashlight. Alright, let's have a look down in the barrel here. Nice smooth reflector. That LED down in there is a Cree XL L2 V6. That's going to give you 1000 lumens. Now, with the included 18650 battery, we're going to have 4 different brightness settings. It's going to power turbo mode at 1000 lumens at right around 2 hours. When you kick it down to 230 lumens, you get around 4 hours. 50 lumens, about 21 hours. And at 3 lumens, you get right around 250 hours of battery usage. And when the Mh11 is turned on to turbo, the light beam should reach out to about 207 yards. Alright, here is a look at the USB charging port right there. And the LED indicator for charging is here. It should turn blue. Let's have a look here. Okay. So when it's blinking slowly like that, it's under 50%. If it starts to blink a little bit faster, it's under 10%. And then when it's fully charged, it'll just be 100% solid blue. The Mh11 has a rapid charge option. What you're going to do first is turn on the flashlight and then charge it, and that'll put it into fast charge mode. Guys, I mentioned earlier I love just simplicity in flashlights, and this right here is the simplest you can have. I think all flashlights should have tail switches. They're easy to find. You're not messing around in the front here, rolling it around to try to find a small button or some kind of weird touch screen. It's just big button in the back. Click on, click off. No crazy modes, it's just 4 brightness settings, and it does have memory, so it's going to return to whatever brightness setting you had it on. Again, You click it on, and then to go through the 4 brightness settings, you're just going to half click. So that's 3, 50, 230, and then turbo. Turn it off, done deal. I love that button. Alright, before having a look at the light beam of the Mh11, it does have a waterproof rating of IP68, so the 6 means that it's totally dustproof. The 8 means that it can be submerged in about 1.5 meters of water for 30 minutes. We're just going to do it for about a minute. Alright, gonna stop that. Let me dry this off, guys. Let me turn this off real quick. Alright, everything looks pretty good. Alright. First mode, 3 lumens, 50, 230, turbo. Still cycling great. Well, alright, let's have a look at the beam. Alright, so here is a look at the M11 on its lowest setting. Now, the hotspot that we're looking at right here is not as defined. It's softer. It's just the camera that's making the hotspot look a little bit sharper on the edges. But it should be noted that when you do have a smooth reflector, you do get a sharper hotspot. I'm going to walk over there and give you a quick size reference with this ruler. All right, so that's about 12 inches by 12 inches there. And here is a look at the second brightness setting. That's at 50. There we go at 230 lumens. And lastly, 1000. Whew, that is bright, guys. You can only use turbo for a set amount of time because it does get pretty hot. But if you need a lot of light, short amount of time, that turbo is great. Go back down to 3 lumens. Big difference. All right, you just heard a click there. This is 3 lumens. You can see very light beam there on the grass. Nothing on the trees at all. Alright, next up we're going to have 50 lumens. You can see quite a bit brighter. Lit up the grass in the front of the camera very easily, but still very light around the edges. Just caught some of the tree there. There we go, 230 lumens. Now you can see the beam really starting to get wider. You can see more details in the leaves. And here's turbo. Again, you can only keep turbo on for just a few seconds. Gets super hot. Right, gonna be walking this out. 3 yards, 7 yards, 10 yards. That's 3 lumens. Barely can see 7 yards as I took a step to the wrong direction. And here comes 10 yards. Just not really even noticeable. You can see just a little bit back there. Right, next up we got 50 lumens. Of course, very easily seen here at 3 yards. Step back to 7. Extremely visible there, and at 10 yards. Yep, if I could step into the beam, there we go. Alright, next up, 230 lumens, just blinding myself here. Step back, 4 yards, 2, 3, 4, alright, turn around. You can see just how much further back it goes than 10 yards, though. It's almost reaching the other side of the field. Now, the other side of the field, easily 100 yards. And you can see here at 1,000 lumens, definitely reaches there. So pretty wide throw for such a tiny flashlight. But man, when I got back to hold the flashlight, it was halt. All right, there it is, 1,000 lumens, 10 yards. Alright guys, so final thoughts on the Nitecore Mh11. If you need a budget flashlight with no frills, this is it. I love the simplicity of this design. I love the tail switch. I love the fact that it's waterproof. And I really like that smooth reflector. And that Cree LED in there is so ridiculously bright. This is a high quality flashlight for the price. Remember, if you want to purchase the Mh11, make sure you check out the link in the description below. Guys, thank you for watching. I'll catch you in the next video.